So today we have Cameron's Supra. This is arguably, well, this is the best looking Supra I think I've ever seen, especially up close. I'll go through everything on the car with Cameron, but as a quick overview, it's got carbon everywhere, it's absolutely rapid, it's pretty much everything you could ever want from a car. How much power is that there?
I don't know, I don't think it changes the power.
Oh, I don't think there's
more to the way it puts bangs on.
My jaw's hurting from smiling there. So on this we've got the carbon front splitter and the inlet just behind the plate, carbon rear fender, street under style wing and the carbon spats on the back. Oh, that's a big fucking intake that, isn't it?
Not a bit of a rag to that.
Even though these are a B58, you were saying that Toyota sent back parts from the B58 to make it an improved engine.
Yeah, so they made just a few small tweaks to it, but it is
B58.
Yeah, it is a German. It's got a German part.
Big old engine that. So this has got a turbo back exhaust, hence the incredibly loud but very satisfying noise. So you've had this car for how long now?
Just a year, yeah. Most of the mods I actually bought before I even bought the car.
Shit, really?
Yeah, so it was Black Friday. I said to myself, I'm going to get a Supra, so I just started saving hard. And then Black Friday came round and I thought, I'm going to buy the parts of the car anyway, so might as well get them whilst they're cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
So I bought loads of parts in like October and then got the car in March. It was like a little birthday present to myself. So I just had a house full of like exhaust, spoiler, like all sorts, just sat there waiting.
Was the worst things you have stuck in your gaff and car?
Yeah, exactly.
So this has got what done to it again?
So it's got turbo back, got an intake as well, then street hunter, carbon spoiler, carbon splitter, carbon bumper inserts, carbon diffuser on the way, springs on the way, and that's about it I think. Oh, some wheels as well, some silver wheels.
Looks sick. You can see the spoiler in the back, the wing in the back. Right, these things are so planted to the ground as well.
Unattainable.
That's such a great point, especially with like you'll have seen the clip of the car yet, but like I haven't filmed the clips yet. Fucking hell. What's it called? Yeah, this spec is just unreal. Like what you've done to it, the mods are like make it look so, like you said, make it look so much more expensive than fitting with much more expensive cars.
And also, you pay. If I wanted to insure an M2, I couldn't. But it's basically a BMW, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
But I paid Toyota insurance prices. So the insurance for me is dead cheap, even fully declared as well.
Yeah. And
I was only 22 when I got it, and it was costing less than my Fiesta to insure like a 3 litre straight 6. And also, you get BMW parts with what is this guy doing? BMW parts with Toyota warranty as well, so you've got 10-year warranty.
Oh shit, yeah.
But you've got the BMW engine, so it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. What other cars were you thinking about when you got this?
So I was looking at like the 240s, the 140s, but they just don't look the same. No. They don't get the same looks as the Supra does.
Yeah, so we were saying earlier, like if you buy your 240, it has the exact same body as a 216D. So regardless, like you've got the same caliber car, even if it is considerably quicker, more performance based, like to the average person, not that you're buying it for that, but if you like cars, you do want a performance looking car at least, don't you? But this thing is like, I said it before, but I think it is the best car for the money.
I feel like there's lots of aftermarket support for the Supras as well, that you can make it your own. There's lots of different ways you can go when you modern it. Whereas with like my old Fiestas are the same really. But
Yeah, that's a little bit there. My cousin's got an SD200, SD2 or whatever they call it.
I love the SD2. Like it was good.
Yeah, it scared the shit out of me that as well. That was my first time being driven around like that, mate. It was yeah, definitely scared me because they're so light.
I miss my SD200 sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the front wheel drive manual.
Yeah, exactly.
I do miss it. I will definitely have another manual hot hatch at some point.
They're so much fun. I had an 84 horsepower Seat Ibiza and I actually love that thing. It's just so light and stupid. It's just like, you can just bang it about.
And you know where it's going to go as well. There's no like worry of the back end.
Before I was in one of these Supras, I didn't understand how these were a successor to the Mark 4 Supra. I didn't see it, but now I've been in it, like, it just is such a good, like, such a similar car in terms of like what it can offer. And I was saying before, like the Supra, the Mark 4, when that came out, it wasn't an iconic car. That's why there's a lot of clean examples, because they were driven by grannies and like the average person.
The amount of hate I get for owning this, everyone goes, nice BMW. When did BMW become a bad car? Like, when did having a BMW become an insult? I don't understand.
But people also think that every Supra came with a manual and a six-speed manual and 1,000 horsepower. They did not come like that. People have this perception, especially kids who can't even drive yet, that these things out the box are, how much do they make?
336.
326, yeah.
The Supras, everyone thinks they're 1,000 horsepower. They're not. Like, you need to put a lot of money into them to be able to get to that power. But everyone just thinks they're fast and furious and
exactly. You can put in, I don't know how much it was to get up to this power, but to get
down pipe in the
down.
oh,
there we go.
That's the truth, isn't it?
But you've got the thing is, you put a bit of money into these, and you can get more horsepower easier than a 2JZ, more reliable to a degree. Obviously, there's more electronics on this engine and stuff like that, but I think Alex was saying you can get 900 out of these with a stock block.
Everyone complains about the B58, but if Toyota designed their own straight six to nowadays emission regulations, it would have made the car so much more expensive, because they'd have had to invest all the money like designing the new engine. So the car would have been out of like my price range.
Yeah, exactly.
So less people would have been able to have a Supra. So I think it's fine.
Yeah, people are always going to complain about some shit. That intake and the blow off sounds mad. Oh shit. Yeah, the difference between Cameron's and Alex's Supra, if you see my TikTok video, is that I put a clip here. Cameron's has, Alex's has, what were you saying, the ability to...
Yeah, he can close his valve.
Oh, so his valve thing's off, so this is like loud all the time. I don't mind, because I'm in the car as a passenger, but you were saying it gets pretty frustrating as
I drive 48 miles a day to work on the motorway, so when I'm going up, it's alright cruising on the motorway at like 65, but as soon as I start going uphill, I can't really hear myself think, so it's a bit drony.
I think that's one of the things, as like a passenger, you see a car like this and you don't mind the noise, because like, you love the noise. But if I had to drive the car every day, I don't know if I could. Well, I'd still be sound, 'cause I like cars, but you know, it's one of the mods we missed that was also done to it is the
carbon fibre fenders. Got those put on. I'm still unsure if I get them paint matched.
Well, you can drop a comment on that, because that's actually such a good question. Because
they love or hate, really. I get a lot of people saying they don't like them at all. Like they say that's the only thing that ruins the car for them.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty sick.
I was tempted to get a wrap as well. So if I get a wrap, I don't know if I get those wrapped over as well, or leave like the wing as well. Do I leave that carbon or?
What colour would you get wrapped?
You know, the ST200 I had was storm grey, and I do love the grey.
Yeah.
So it's either between a grey or something bright.
looked at invisible, like my hand, that's like the size of my hand there, and the windows are like the same size.
The driver's seat's quite low down, and then you've got these massive like blind spots, which on that side the mirror joins on to like, so you can't really see a lot.
Yeah,
and then obviously I've lost loads of visibility on the back of the wing, so now I can't really see much out there either. That's everything I wanted to. It's not the worst on fuel. If I'm driving on the motorway, I've had 41 miles to the gallon.
Really?
I think that's quite good.
Mate, I get 25 max on mine. Mine's not even this fast either. All this nice. You see, although the noise is always loud, we've been driving there for like 10 minutes so relaxed, I forgot I could even do this. It's gonna sound loud on the camera, but that is incredibly loud in person.
I don't think it got my bonnet. It's my bonnet that I care about.
Yeah, mate, a car just went past there and absolutely smashed 3 fat rocks into the window. You can't see as much now, but they hammered the fucking window there. So we are now in the centre of Newcastle. Mate, this thing, you can tell people are looking at it because it's so, it looks sick and it's just like so loud, but this is literally like the train station if you're from Newcastle, or if you can see past the wing, it's just past there. So mate, I can't imagine what it would be like if it was Saturday night, mate. It would be insane. Newcastle's full of idiots, and this street, especially again if you're from Newcastle, is always packed with idiots on a Saturday night.